Hello, my name is Bjorn. I'm here in Glasgow about to board the MS Spitzbergen, heading for the Hebrides and Shetland and Orkneys on a trip called Whiskey and Wildlife. I haven't been inside myself, just registered, and so I'll show you around. I'll take you in for a tour. So this is our cabin for the next 13 days. Simple, but it's got what we need. And then also they gave us this bottles, brand new, HX recyclable, that we can fill up. So let's get our jackets. Okay, we need to get up on 6, I think, where there's jackets waiting for us, included in the tour. Okay. Hey, buddy. This is deck 6, where you get the jackets. Here. Yeah. Is it good? Is this or this? I like this better as well. Yeah. So I can take this.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Thank
the
you.
medium you take this one.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. We're exploring the ship while there's no one here, and there is a gym with a view. You look outside where you can also see, I think, a jacuzzi, and apparently there's a sauna on board as well. Let's see if we can find it. So the jacuzzi. Yeah, 2 jacuzzis.
Warm.
It's written in Norwegian here as well. Funny. And there's seating area, and then probably a view deck up here. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, some chairs. Our boat is so much smaller than the cruise ships. It has around 230 cabins, or capacity of 230 people. 102 cabins, and then around 50 crew apparently. Yeah. Alright, even before leaving harbor, we have to do what needs to be done. Take the jacuzzis. That's nice, good temperature.
So we take one. I think this.
It's a shower here, and then the sauna is unisex. Ooh, pretty warm, with views. So if there's any northern lights, I guess we could see them here, or if there's any animal, wildlife outside. Yeah, it's pretty alright. So we are off on our first excursion. We'll be doing the included excursions that are part of the package, maybe some others as well. But this one's off to Castle Espy wetlands outside of Belfast, about 20-minute drive. And here they have lots of birds. Yeah, wetlands preserved for birds. So part of this place they turn into an aviary protected by nets, and this is prevent bird flu. And it's quite nice. So we just sailed into our second port of call, which is Isle of Man. Right in the center of Douglas, the capital of Isle of Man, there is this museum called the Manx Museum, and it's free of charge and has some pretty amazing exhibitions from the Viking Age, among other things. Because apparently there was a lot of Viking history from this place as well. A lot of influence. And here is the symbol of Isle of Man, which is on their flag. Basically 3 legs. This god could turn himself into these 3 legs so he could travel fast. And you'll see it all over the island. So this is Peel on the west side of Isle of Man. We have some time to spend here, but the weather is terrible. Well, walk through town, be nice still. So there you have the city of Peel, and then this is the famous castle. Heavy rain, that's fine. Got these good jackets. Tendering here at Isle, known for its whiskey. There it is. It's really crazy winds here, but we are sheltered at Fort Allen Lighthouse in There's our ship. The famous Iona Abbey. And then soon we're off to the next island. Our ship is waiting for us here, and the weather is finally nice. This is the science center on board, and here you have an overview of which species we have seen of birds and mammals. So yeah, we've seen the European rabbit. That's it for mammals at the moment, but apparently there are these very special bucks with 4 horns that I really hope to see during the voyage. We have made it to Staff Island. Very soft grass here, lots of puffins. Cliffs and green, it's a paradise, and it's actually the first time in the history of HX that they land here. So we consider ourselves to be very lucky to be here. Look. It's beautiful. This island is just incredible. There's basalt stone from volcanic activity that has these not octagonal but hexagonal shapes, and we're gonna go down into a cave down there. Look at this. And some people are doing a cruise around the island, but this is much nicer, seeing everything up close. Here is the cave. Wow. Now this is the highlight for many people on this journey. The island of St. Kilda, a UNESCO site about 60 kilometers from anything else around. So it's quite hard to reach. And we'll have to go on on land with the Zodiacs as always, and on top of the mountains here it's quite cloudy, and we're signing up for an included hike that will take a few hours to see what we're allowed to see, because it's also quite restricted because of the birding, nesting that is happening here. It's beautiful. By St.Kilda, off to the next. Food on board here is pretty amazing. There's some warm dishes. The hard part is choosing what to eat, so I always go for a mix of a bit of everything. For Mikkel here, who's vegetarian, it's easy for him to find something that he can eat. But it's basically lots of seafood, always some meat, and lots of fresh vegetables. The southern end of Isle of Skye. We're going to the north afterwards, so I'll just be doing a hike by myself around the 7 kilometers. Here we are at the Fair Isle, in between the Shetland Islands and Orkneys, really far from everything else. And we're watching some puffins. Some have come up, and others here are at the sea, probably 100 of them. Very difficult to see. But this has definitely become one of the favorites of the trip. It's like a Galapagos of Europe somehow. Really lots of wildlife around. Wow. So clear water. We are off on a whiskey tasting here. It's an included tour, and whiskey's all ready for us to taste. Okay.
It is tasteable at the end of that.
What do you do with the used barrels? Come with us.
Now we have arrived in Lervik in the Shetland Islands, and it's got quite some connection to the Norwegian as well. You can see a Viking ship there and an Orkney flag, which looks almost like the Norwegian one. So I feel almost a bit at home here. Just one more day and we'll be in Bergen and be finished with this cruise. So yeah, it's good weather at least, and it's been a really good trip. Lerwick is a nice little city, just around 7,000 people living here, and we're lucky to finish off here with this good weather. You can walk around in flip-flops, t-shirt, so it's a worthy place to finish off. Now we can see Bergen coming up here in the front, which means that we're reaching our last stop, Bergen, the end of this 13-day-long journey, which has been just fantastic. So if you ever consider going to Scotland at any point, I can highly recommend it, and I want to thank you for tagging along with me on this journey. So see you next time.